For Utah's most accurate forecast with Deb and Lucy, Weather Rate certified 8 years in a row.
You're back with ABC4 News Midday. On top of the higher humidity, the rain that's moved in. Breeze is up today, too. South winds 10 to 20. Some higher gusts already found on the Wasatch Front. Let's talk temperatures. We've seen cloud cover and rain that's already moved in southern Utah. 69 degrees real-time air temperature, Cedar City. 82, St. George. How often? Dead middle of summer. Can you be warmer in Salt Lake City, but much warmer than even St. George? It would be in the monsoon season, and this would be at 87 in Salt Lake, but that might be the warmest we get all day. Speaking of humidity, it's best measured with dew point temperatures, actually measuring the water vapor locked up in the air. The higher the number, the more water vapor we feel that is being humid. Most of the time, 30s and 20s and 40s, even as drier air like Elko, but we've got 50s and 60s all throughout dew point temperatures. That's Utah humidity. And right into the bigger picture, this is a plume of that humidity with embedded showers and thunderstorms that extend all the way from Utah into Arizona. The heaviest storms on that western edge and towards the Nevada-Utah border right now. Moab today gets some sun to a high of 98. We most likely already hit highs of 88 and 70 St. George, Cedar City. Highs only to the 80s in northern Utah, but farther north and west we break out some sun. Southern Idaho, northeast Nevada, that's where we could break out a lower 90. So there in the bigger picture, the humidity, the storms that continue to roll through, and it looks to be with the latest picture and how it sets up today, that we've got this plume of the heavier storms that are right on the Utah-Nevada border, really in kind of more rural areas. A couple of spotty towns for some of our folks in southern Utah, but not a large population. It is this plume expected to move right over northern Utah on the Wasatch Front tonight. Lighter showers from Kane to Garfield County. There's a closer look at some rain. Just moved into around Ivins, maybe even Vio as well. That little blinking blocks there, very left-hand part of the screen in Nevada is a flood warning. I'd expect those throughout at least the day. As we head up there, Kane, Garfield County, some showers extend now. Anemone, Bryce Canyon. Cedar City's found rain. Milford, Beaver County into Beaver County. Millard County getting rain, but in northern Utah, not a whole lot of rain just yet. Evanston could be finding some light showers to possibly even towards the Uintas. We found a few sprinkles or two. Utah, Salt Lake, Tooele Valleys, but really that's just moved our humidity up, brought in some more humidity. So in the bigger picture, it's clear to see that that is that plume of showers and storms that will be here, and we'll track it. The high-res forecast through 1 to 2, still showers and storms, but by 3 to 4, beginnings of the heavier storms to move in from south to north through the Wasatch Front, and right on through 5 to 6. Heavier thunderstorms could mean that's a slower evening drive. But by this evening, we'll start to move things out, and really this is kind of the main rain event coming in for the Wasatch Front here today. So for the evening commute, this is why I say you might want to make some adjustments now if you've got people to pick up, things to do, because it could be slower with heavy rain and some standing water on the roads, and that's a hydroplaning issue. Through tomorrow, very slight chance of a storm could come. It's a minimal chance. Today is the main event. Friday will really take the rain chances away. Southern Utah not to be forgotten. Our forecast here is done pretty well, showing the plume of storms. They're off and on. Let me get out of the way to show you eastern Utah and southeast Utah that you could see some storms late in the day this afternoon, more this evening. That would be maybe towards Price to Moab. But flash flood risk, central Utah for all the national parks, monuments, state parks, recreation areas is deemed probable. You should experience flooding at times, flash flooding too. Pinpoint weather app would get you by too, and download that at your app store. We go into Thursday, really storms confined to mountains. The same would be for Friday. So really today is the biggest day. Everybody needs to watch out for that risk of possible flash flooding. Still a risk that would be on a lower end coming into Thursday tomorrow. So St. George, you're looking at, you may have already hit your high today, mid-80s, and showers and storms, high humidity. Might keep an isolated storm in the mix tomorrow, but it's not as great as the chance today. So Salt Lake City, Wasatch Front, again 87 to 88. We hit our high today. Temperatures will cool as we move in more storms through the afternoon. Be prepared. A stormier afternoon and evening is on its way.